Hey guys, I'm here at the Bassmaster Classic and did a little demo on this new kayak, the Voya X Mossa 128. So I'm down here at Meads Lake Quarry. Beautiful behind me. Chad Hoover's down here. Got Alex Figuera down here. I'm getting ready to hop into this bad boy. And it looks like it moves. So pretty excited about this. Gonna take you along for the ride. Gonna get into this thing. We'll see what the talk is all about. I feel like it just came into my orbit not too long ago and they're doing a big push here. So let's go ahead and hop in.
What's up?
Rich, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be the one walking me through?
I guess. It's gonna be a quick one. It's gonna be a quick one because here's the deal. For me, it's about user interface.
Yeah.
And you guys are some of the first ones on it. So I'm gonna give you the nickel tour.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get out there and figure it out, because at the end of the day, we want to know how easy it is for the end user to just get on it, right?
All right. Give me the dime tour then. I'm ready. What we got?
Okay, so this right here,
Yep.
that's your steering.
Awesome.
Okay. Got to pull down over there with the red ball on it. That's your skeg. So you look on the screen, you got manual mode.
Got it.
On that screen right there.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. So
Oh, you're see that right there? Yeah, you're toggling through your
toggling.
modes.
So this is your speed. This is just your speed. So right now in manual,
Zero.
if you do nothing here,
Zero assist.
you're zero. Now you still want to steer this way, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
But let's say, you know what, I'm feeling a little lazy, not a lot lazy, but a little lazy.
Mm-hmm.
So up one, that's assist one, and you
there.
go all the way up to assist four.
All right.
Okay, sound good?
That's it.
Sounds
Just
good.
These two.
Yep, now those two. Now, let's just say you're ultimate lazy. I don't want to do crap.
Electric.
You drop it into electric?
Just change the electric.
Correct.
Got it.
And then it's just all the way up to 10.
And that was this button right here?
That's this one right here. Well, yeah, to go.
I got it.
Yeah, right there to electric. And let's just say you're out there and you're deciding, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to take a nap. We're talking about laziness here. Or you're on a really good spot with fish. Spotlock.
Nice.
Sound good so far?
Yeah, so far so good. What's that one?
Okay. Course lock.
Course lock. All right,
So if
walk
you're
me
on
through.
You're on a course you want to go, right? Whatever course you're headed, you know, whatever you want to dial in course-wise, and you want it to maintain that course and speed, press course lock.
So is this this a touchscreen?
No.
No? Okay, so how would I
You have to
got it
navigate that way.
All right.
But for now,
I really don't need to mess with any of this stuff.
no, not really.
I sort of bass splash. Either that or Chad Hoover just went in the water. Either one is just exciting for me.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a depth finder built in.
Yep.
What else is in this thing?
More to come. I'll tell you that. More to come. There's another little screen that's going to be right there.
Okay, under development. Got
Yep,
it. So this
under
thing,
development. So
you can software updates, you name it.
Oh yeah, software updates, USB drive, so firmware gets updated, not a problem.
Yeah.
You can do it, and we do have an app coming, so it'll be on your phone as well.
Okay, so walk me through like the high level specs, right? Obviously it's a 12/8 in length. It's pretty wide.
Yeah, 37 inches wide.
Okay, I was about to say this is
So I mean, initially, like for me as example, like when I get on it, I felt like, oh, it's got a little tip to it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have that deal where you got to go real far to find that secondary stability. It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
So that initial like, oh, ends very fast.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then 48-volt battery.
Yeah.
Okay. It's under the seat.
What's the amp hour on it?
15.
Got it.
On it.
So give me the breakdown on a 15, because people are like, oh, that might not be that much. However, when you have pedal assist, it actually goes pretty far.
I'll tell you, so I ran out here full speed, all electric.
Yeah.
For hours at a shot. And I got the battery down half.
Oh wow.
To,
All right.
You know, to 50%. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean I'm going to be content with 15 amp hours, right?
Sure.
So the battery tray that's underneath there.
Yeah.
And we'll get a picture. You can get
Yeah, I'll get it when I get out.
Some B-roll on that. But
Yep.
at the end of the day, though, that battery tray's got a spot for a second battery.
Okay.
So you'll be able to run two.
Got it.
All right. So if you want 30 amp hours, you'll have it.
Sure.
The other one is we will have a cable available. It's not done yet. We'll have it done by release time. If you want to run your own battery, you'll be able to run your own battery. The only thing. What's that?
Yeah, and plenty of room back here to put a crate.
Oh yeah. In fact,
Plenty of room.
Yakutech could probably come out with a 20x20 would be okay.
Yeah.
A couple of other little features here. So right here,
Let me get my camera down there. There we go.
you got this little dude here
Okay.
on the lid here, and we can get this later. We'll drive back up.
Yep.
But there's the shear pin for the prop. The prop actually has a patented nut on it, so you can actually squeeze it, take the prop off.
Got it.
But we'll have the spares already built in, so that you have a ready service spare on the boat with you just in case.
All right.
And you run anything solid, I mean, whether it's a stump or whatever, the drive will pop up. There's a limit switch.
Got it.
Right
So
there as well.
It looks like it's locked down, but it actually will pop up.
Right.
I don't have to worry about that today on this.
Correct.
On this core. Quick question. What was the problem Voya X was trying to fix with this kayak?
Their biggest deal, to be honest, I mean, you know, the owner, he's a passionate fisherman.
Yeah.
Right. I think he really likes. I mean, and I know he fished out of a Hobie at one time.
Yep.
But he just wanted kind of that all-in-one solution. Now you could go manual, you could pedal, you could paddle, you could go e-assist. He wanted to be able to 360 under electric as well.
Yeah.
Really liked all those features. Really just a technically advanced kayak that just all-in-one to the consumer at the right price. You know, and so we're not releasing that price until we get the ICAST before you ask.
Well, you're going to get that question 95 times today.
Yeah, I'm ready for the booth today and through the weekend at the Classic. But we'll release that at ICAST. But I will say this: it's going to be extremely competitive, and the mentality behind it, frankly, is to do the right thing for the consumer, but also for the specialty dealer. Right?
Okay.
So the specialty dealer's got something that they're not giving away, but they don't have to wait till it goes on sale to actually move a few.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, the consumers got a great product. Look, let's be honest. The live scopers are going to put live scope on.
Sure.
I mean, there's going to be things that you're going to add to make it your own. To steal a line from Yak Attack. But that's to be expected. But everything else, all the little features that everybody wants, that's really the goal behind this.
All right. What's the question? You've had a few people come through this morning, and I'm sure you've answered a lot of questions. What's one question no one's asked you and you're surprised?
I think the biggest question is is availability and price.
Yeah.
And then dealers, a couple dealers, I've brought up the margin piece for them, which has been important.
Sure.
And then how we're going to address changes.
Yeah.
Right. And which is, look, it's firmware updates, USB drive, download it, boom, and we'll have the app piece. I think the other one, I think it's an auto assume. Look, it's an overseas product, right? So there's concerns about that, but this isn't just an overseas product. It's a global deal. There's not one country that's doing 100% of this boat.
Yeah.
We're doing this from all over the place. Naval architects from Korea. We've got engineers from Taiwan. We've got people in the United States. Yeah. It's everywhere. And I think that's the biggest thing is, hey, transparency is 100% made in America? No, it's not. Go find something that is.
Sure.
We could run down that road till the cows come home. This is a true, like I said, this global initiative, and it's been really cool being involved with it so far.
Yeah. Outside of the motor, obviously, that's the new thing. What's the thing you love about it? You spent some time in it.
Yeah. For me, it's the ease of operation.
Okay.
And we're still going to tweak some stuff just because. Yeah. But it's easy. The manual mode, I was kind of shocked. I'm like, oh, this thing's actually pretty
sure. I love me a pedal drive, so I'm excited just to pedal drive alone.
We've got Mr. Non-pedal drive out there, which is Chad. He and I talked about that yesterday, but at the same time, the technology is the technology. And so, you want to just motor all the time, you can motor.
Sure.
And that was the thing. I spent an entire day not pedaling this thing, just motor only. Yeah. And let me see how I like it. And I really, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I will tell you this. I'm anxious to talk to Chad about it as well, but for me, I want to slow that first speed down, that first electric speed. Got it. Because to me, and let me know what you think about that lead out there. Talk about something that hasn't been asked. I think speed 1 and 2, speed 1 needs to be cut in half. Got it. And speed 1 needs to be 2. Got it. There's your
kill switch.
Kill switch.
Let's hope we do not have to utilize the kill switch today. We are taking off. See what we got. All right, so I'm in assist 2. I'm going to throttle that down to 1 since you're telling me it's going to take off. Actually, I'm just going to go to manual first. All right, guys, we are off. I'm just on manual right now. Just a little turn of... You guys can hear that every time I actually like this. A lot of times when I had a pedal drive, sometimes the steering gets a little wonky, but you can just do micro adjustments. It only takes, you can just tap it if you wanted to. If you're doing like a slow, if you're moving a little bit and you just need a micro adjustment because of the wind, you can just tap this. Move me to the right. You can just tap it. You almost don't even need to grab it. You can just kind of knock it with your hand a little bit. So you can be fishing, little tap, little tap, little tap. I can see that being second nature. All right, let's see how fast we can get this thing going. Got smooth operation in the pedal drive. That's real smooth. Man, fan of that. See how fast we can get it going. 4.6, 5, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. All right, I'm cranking. I can go 5.3. Go and move this up. Let's change the mode to assist 1. Let's see what we got. Man, it's so easy. All right, it's assist 1. Gotta watch out for fishing line. Let's go up. See 2. 6. Let's go up to 3. See what that's like. Whoa. That's crazy. It's beautiful out here. My gosh. All right, and 4. It all goes those 4. I feel like it's like pulling my feet. I'm not really doing anything except putting the weight of my foot on this pedal. And now, let's head to electric. There we go. That's 1, just kind of cruising along. 2. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. We at 10. How do we engage reverse? Oh, there we go. Takes a second. Let's take it off assist. Take it off electric. Let's go manual. Maybe if I go down to 0. There we go. You go into assist and you go all the way down to 1 and go to 0 and it's back to manual. And up here, got some track mounts there. You got a track mount up front in case you wanted to run, you know, a camera up there. Let's look behind me. Seat's comfortable. Seat risers down here. Looks like this will go down 1 step. And then the back, you guys can see this. If you wanted to, it looks like you could put a stern mounted motor. So if you wanted to put torpedo or something back here, you can definitely do it. Big, huge area. It's gonna fit 16 by 16 black pack, of course. Got a couple flush mounted mounts for your rods down here. Build in places to put your lures, build in places to put your pliers. Got some nice deck padding. Let's try to stand up in this girl. All right. So I have pretty good balance. And so stability has a lot to do with how well you got balance. But this thing is nice and wide and easily fish and cast out of it while standing up. And so I like that. It's got a big old bow hatch. We'll see how easy it is to get in here. There you go. Man, I think it's massive. Goodness. I feel like I could get down in there. If you want to take your dog or pet or something, my goodness. That's huge. Put a lot of storage in there. As you heard earlier, oh, it's got a nice waterproof seal on this. The kayak mold looks clean, right? Sometimes you get a kayak mold and it looks like garbage, but whoever roto molded this is definitely clean. Let's pull this up because it looks like right here there's skid plates for it to sit on. So let's pull this up, see how hard it is to do that. There you go. This is your prop. I always love the pedal drive because I can go to the restroom if I want to. Out here in the middle of nowhere without having to stand up. So it's going to slide back and down. You can lock that in. Cables are fairly clean. Just kind of pop out the back and they're not getting in the way when I do pedal. If I want to adjust the seat, it's fairly easy. You just get in here, do these knobs here, turn the knobs, adjust 4.5. Looks like you got some 3700 areas here. A drink holder built in here, kind of. It's like a half drink holder with a bungee. On the other side, look for another place for 3700s. See how easy this thing is to paddle. There we go. Paddle a little short for me. I am not gonna lie. This thing is actually cuts through the water quite nicely. I haven't had a chance to look at the bottom of this kayak, but I can already tell there's a nice clean cut under it. It looks wide, but I guarantee you below that front of that bow on the hull, it's got to come to a real steep, I don't know what they call that, but it's got to come pretty tight because this thing is just cutting through the water. So when it comes to paddle ability, definitely a fan. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to paddle it, but sometimes you get in areas where you get locked up or get into a bunch of weeds and you need to get yourself out, and paddling a barge is tough. Paddle ability is nice. So you know what I actually love about it? As someone who does pedal drive all the time, having that rudder control over here where I'm fishing, usually you have to let go of your reel. Here you look at this, just kind of bump it, right? So if you're pedaling, you stop, and a lot of times you just see those micro like movements. Before I had to like let go, turn it left, turn it right. Here I literally just, you could just bump it left and it would move you left, move you right as you're kind of moving down the bank.
In a traditional scenario, you're turning the rudder at the back of the boat,
right?
And then it has to turn the boat over a period of distance, and you have to have momentum. With this rudder, when you turn it, it turns the motor head that direction. Here, let's back up a little bit and maybe we can do this thing where you show.
You can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let me get moving. So just tapping it to the right. Tap it to the left. And after a while, I would imagine it's real easy. You don't even need to grab it. You just need to bump it, right, to turn you left. Just a quick bump. And it keeps on. I'm just literally just putting my hand down and tapping this thing.
All right, now let me ask you this question. You're a pedal drive person more than I am, and a couple of people have asked this question. So this is probably a problem that exists in any pedal drive, so it's probably not unique to this. But when you're standing up, you don't have the ability to steer or move the motor or do anything.
Sure.
So, but that's pretty much like the same as with any pedal drive, right?
Yeah, I don't see a fix for that.
Yeah.
This kayak doesn't solve that problem.
Like a fob or something maybe that worked with a Bluetooth connection or something.
I guess that'd be the only thing.
I think that's probably like a Gen 2 thing. I mean, we can ask, especially tomorrow on the floor. But I guess you could reach down and pedal with a little bit with your hand. Have you stood up yet?
Yeah, I stood up.
All right, so what are your thoughts on the stability?
I got great balance. Okay. So stability is always tough for me. I mean, it's not like rock solid. I'm not going to give him like this is the most stable boat. Well, it gives a bit before that secondary stability kicks in. It's performance.
You see the word sample right there, guys? You see that chine line? When that hits, you're getting more volume in the water. So if you notice how the boat is shaped here, you've got kind of a take in and a take out within the volumes right there. So you don't really get that secondary stability until you hit that second here. Pull forward a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't really get that secondary stability until you hit that chine line right there. So it does have a little bit more initial instability, if you want to call it that. I would say that this boat is probably, less initially stable than the PWR, way less initially stable than the XTR, but it's probably about the same as an AP 120, AP 136, wouldn't you say?
It reminds me of my P127.
Okay.
But a lot wider. I can tell when I paddled this thing, it's built for performance, like speed, right?
Yeah.
So it cuts through the water.
And you could tell by putting the volume up off the water line and having less wetted surface, they were going after more of a performance scenario.
Some speed.
To get speed and efficiency and range and all of that. But then you have your stability there if you need it. So if you stand up, it's not going to be mindless stability like you think about in a
XTR or something like that.
Or a Hobie Pro Angler or something like that. But if you put your weight on one foot and you kind of load it to that side, which I've been a big fan of for years, then you're probably going to get used to it. So you're going to feel that initial,
little wobble
stability, but that's designed to have like better performance, if you will. Awkward for a second.
No, you're fine. Go for it. You may board my vessel. Got piracy over here. Yeah, because they're bigger over here and they're not in the same placement.
All right, that is the mounting spot for some of their hardware, electronic hardware.
Okay. All right, guys, I've noticed something. depending on your speed, it is throttling how far you can turn it so you don't flip yourself over, it sounds like. So I can't keep going right any faster than what I'm going, unless I slow down, and then it lets me go further. So I don't throw myself into the water. All right, Bus, what do we got here?
One of the key features that I love is the attention to detail. Like when you're top loading a boat and you don't want those things to hit, you can absolutely turn your steering mechanism upside down. And when you're ready to go, you can just flip that steering unit right back up. And off you go.
So there you have it, guys, the Mossa 128. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you have not yet done so, head over to Kayak Fishing Advanced Safety Training. That's kfast.co, and make sure that you guys get certified. There you find a variety of courses that will help you come home safe every single time. So head over to kfast.co, check it out. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you out there on the water.